Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 between the Lahore Lions and the Karachi Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Sammy has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Wait!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting!
Harris shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep!
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh! Massive edge! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Kings are none for 9. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait on! Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Finds the edge. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
White.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Whiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Waiting. Yes.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. The Kings are 1 for 11. A 3D coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Harris has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. A 3D ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait. Yep.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
6 runs added in the over. The Kings are 1 for 27. A freebie from the south end.
Waiting.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Afridi will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
Wait, yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
There.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
4 runs added in that over. The Kings are 1 for 31. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep. Bowler.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep, yep.
Big edge!
Keeper.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Good return, back from the deep.
Thick edge!
Yep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Bowler. Yes. Bowler.
Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
7 runs added in that over. The Kings are 2 for 48. Going with spin now.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep, yep. Bowler's in. Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. A couple on offer here. drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slow delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Thrust the pad at it. This should be close.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Misses everything.
That was a slow delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper.
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 3 runs coming from it. The Kings are 2 for 86. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Sammy, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep, yep. Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
The Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
2 for 94.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That's a really good half-century. Ensure that the strike rate is maintained and is pushed on really, really well. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Massive edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Harris will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit.
Yeah, check.
Time for cool heads.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Akram won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. The Kings are 4 for 108. Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Akram gets off the mark. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Keepers.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
5 runs added there. The Kings are 4 for 116. Khan from the north end.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Way down.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Right on.
They'd look for a couple here. Khan doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Shakil is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
Great shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Shakil will be disappointed with that delivery.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Edged.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
17 runs added there. The Kings are 4 for 139. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Straight to the fielder. Precision past the umpire and not likely to get cut off. 11 runs added there. The Kings are 4 for 150. Hasaranga back on now.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. Keeper.
Over. The Kings are 4 for 161. 1 over. Left in the innings. Khan to bowl it. Sami to finish this innings.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Kings are 4 for 168. And that's the end of the innings. The calendars have been set a target of 169 runs.